Hello and welcome Year 12 to the first lesson in Health and Social Care Unit 1, Human Growth and Development. We're going to be looking at this lesson, what are the patterns of growth and development in infancy? What is infancy, I hear you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked me that question because infancy, as it shows here, is between 0 and 2 years of age. That's what we're going to be focusing on. Notice the different life stages in front of you there. That's what we're going to be studying throughout this course. Okay. I want you to begin by matching the term with the definition. Okay, so pause the video at home and see if you can match them up. Okay, here's your answers, and the two main words I want you to know inside out are human growth and development, because they are the title of this unit. Yeah, those words make up the title of this course. Human growth, an increase in a person's physical size or mass. Human development, a change in a person's skills and capabilities. Okay, so growth is an increase in size. Development is an improvement in the skills. What skills, I hear you ask? Well, these skills can be divided into the 4 parts of PIES. PIES being an acronym, each letter representing a different part of development. We've got P for physical, I for intellectual, E for emotional, and S for social. Right, so let's start with our first part of the success criteria. Define what is meant by gross and fine motor skills. Gross motor skills, a physical ability using the big muscles, okay? Now, it doesn't matter if you don't have big muscles in your opinion, because big muscles will be referring to things like the arms and the legs, okay? It doesn't matter who you are, right? So these muscles, the arms and the legs, if you can use them for a particular skill, that would be considered a gross motor skill. Something like crawling at the age of about 9 months, or walking from about 12, 13, 14 months, okay? These are examples of gross motor skills. An example of a fine motor skill would be something using your fingers, like tying your shoelaces or buttoning up a shirt or zipping up a zip. Okay, these are fine motor skills, a physical ability using the small muscles. Okay. Right, what I want you to do, again, you can pause the video and try and answer this question at home. The twins will be developing rapidly. Identify one fine and one gross motor skill and give the average age of appearance in months. Okay, so have a go at that. You can get some of these answers for now from your textbook at home, but some typical answers that you can be expected to include in your answer are shown below. Okay, now notice how the gross motor skills start to be shown a lot earlier than the fine motor skills. Okay, so they're a lot easier to develop usually in a child, or an infant, whereas the gross motor skills, they take more time because they require more skill to develop. Right, again guys, this is a task you can do at home, so pause the video and attempt to see if you can complete the task ahead of you. Here are your answers for the question again, but what I want to focus on mainly, again, if you look at the grade C criteria, I've highlighted the fine motor skills, and notice again how they tend to occur, not always, but tend to occur at a later stage of development. Okay. Now, for grade A, we're looking at here at the bottom, for each of the following characteristics, say how it declines in later adulthood and what could be done to minimize the decline. Okay, muscle strength. Well, all of those 3 things here, muscle strength, bone density, and eyesight will decline. Muscle strength, you become less strong. Bone density declines, your eyesight gets worse as you get older. But what can we do to reduce this effect over time? Okay, well, think of someone like Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay? Probably in retirement age right now, but a lot stronger than me. So what's he doing that I'm not doing? Well, he's probably going to the gym, he's probably eating a high protein diet, okay? So your lifestyle will affect the decline in these things. Bone density. What have you always been told to improve the strength of your bones as a child? Drink milk. Why? There's calcium in there. Calcium, or some people say calcium. You can say either or either, okay? So just use a bit of common sense when you answer these questions, but as long as you explain yourself. Eyesight. Again, we're talking about diet, perhaps with carrots, if that's something you want to say, but really the lifestyle. Again, if someone's looking at a computer screen their entire life through a job, that's going to have a negative effect on their eyesight. So it's their lifestyle that needs to be changed. Okay? Right, let's look at how we've done today. Today what we've done is we've defined what is meant by gross and fine motor skills. We have identified the main gross and fine motor skills in infancy, and we've begun to describe how physical characteristics decline in later adulthood and how their decline may be minimized. Okay? Thank you for coming and watching the video today. Stay tuned for the next episode where we will look at infancy again, but this time we'll be looking at the intellectual, emotional and social aspects of development. Thank you and bye-bye.